Now you can be a black belt and have a shallow level of training, or you can be a black belt and take it to a whole nother level. And this is that next level. The legs is your power source for karate. The hips, koshi, are what connect that power to your upper body. So we have to turn our legs and drive with our legs, but connect the hips. So every time you punch, my hips are turning. I'm not just standing straight here. This is all arm. We gotta turn the hips slightly. It's just a little move. And then turn the hip back and whip it out. So it goes 1, 2. So it goes here, if you can see, and then back, and then out. So it's like 3 movements in one punch. This goes itch, my hip turns, leaning in with the punch, arm that's out, and it comes back here and whips back straight. So it goes itch, knee. All right, so it's a little pop back with the hip. Again, that is a little secret to making your punches and your blocks, your whole upper body techniques more dynamic and powerful. It's a way to connect the hips into the power of your legs with your punch, okay? So the hips are the connector for your karate. As you know that saying in karate, hara ashi te, hara hip, ashi leg, te hand. They all have to work together, and the hips are the connector to make that work. So the hip turns in with the hand that's out, and then as I punch, it goes, the hip turns and then whips back. So you have 3 movements right there, right? So before I punch, I turn it here, setting up the punch, and then punch here. The hip goes with the arm. It's not really exaggerated, so it doesn't look like this here, but it's just a slight protruding forward with that hip, and then it whips back. So it goes 1, 2. And then turn it out, 1, 2. Turn it out, 1, 2. I'm kind of exaggerating so you guys can see, but this, again, is a really important part of a technique you don't want to miss to create power in karate. If you want a powerful, dynamic karate, you have to master this skill. So the hip turns out, and then bring it back and lock it out. So 1, 2, and then 3. Again, I'm exaggerating. It's not going to be that pronounced when you do it in karate, in your training, but you can see the motion. So it turns out, goes out with the arm, and then whips back, okay? So that's koshi, the hip.